But back to the celebrities moving here, it's like I wonder if so they don't ever have to go to the bad parts of town.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can just pay for your groceries to get delivered. So if you want to disappear, that's the way to do it.
Also, there's like they have a strong connection with like
The force.
Williamstown.
Williamstown's got a lot of money.
Yeah.
And that theater festival brings
So like
people in for artistic.
there's usually
purposes.
celebrities around like that area too a lot.
Mm-hmm. But not like Hollywood A-listers. Those are usually like the middle of the pack.
So I think there's also a lot of like relatives of celebrities that live in that area.
Maybe.
But I could be wrong on that.
But so like Mark Wahlberg was photographed. He ate at the restaurant on Pontuzic. I can't remember what it's called.
Whatever club. I know what you're talking about. It's
there we go. We got it. You and me, halfway there. The Proprietor Club. I was there 2 nights before that. I was just like, if I just waited.
That's also I forgot because that's people I know work there and they were saying how he was there.
So the other thing is like something like that. I'm sure there's enough space because it's like a wedding venue place.
Yeah.
As well, that they could give him a table upstairs and let him.
Oh yeah.
Do his thing.
Did you see the Eternals teaser trailer?
Oh, I did. It didn't really show too much.
No, it didn't.
It just confirmed that Daenerys Targaryen is.
Well, it's so
in the MCU.
I was seeing so many memes though because one of the lines in the trailer was it hasn't been until now that whatever is going on Earth like requires our attention and stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you had a man with this gauntlet that snapped away half the universe, and you didn't think that was time like to maybe come in and help.
It is kind of funny. So it might be a prequel movie.
So I was thinking
in like the 90s or 80s.
Yeah.
And with the Eternals not aging the same way, you can easily bounce them around.
Yeah.
So what's funny is you have that mindset, but in the first 10 minutes, Marvel's going to have one line of dialogue that fixes it and has everyone go, oh, okay.
That's what you hope.
Because if you remember that first Superman movie where they destroyed an entire city.
Yeah.
And then immediately after in the third Captain America movie, they're just like, you guys can't do that stuff anymore. It's like, they're just answering DC in their own movies and making a whole 6 franchises about it. I was like, this is genius.
Did you see Timothy Chalamet has been cast as Willy Wonka in an upcoming origin movie for Warner Brothers?
Who's Timothy Chalamet? What's his
big? He's just like
some
young kid actor that everybody crushes over for some reason.
I just didn't want to make sure it wasn't the sheriff from Mandalorian again, the one that was in the office for 2 episodes.
No, he's 25 years old. He looks like I don't even know. He was in Lady Bird.
I guess I probably know him if I look at the picture. Not that it matters. So Willy Wonka, right? So I grew up watching the original, and it's like, oh, it's on TV. I'll watch it maybe.
Yeah.
So I've seen it 10 times growing up, and it just used to creep me out.
Well, especially what scene is it when they're on the chocolate river in the
tunnel, and then the worms are getting dumped on people in the video. The video is the creepiest part.
So do you know that Gene Wilder improvised that entire scene? The whole chocolate river scene? Oh my god. But yeah, I don't get it. He's just some normal looking teenager that just has his hair slicked back and all the girls drool over him. I don't get it.
Well, now you're just being salty, Marco.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
No, my thing is the origin story. So it's him in the deep African jungle, and he stumbles across the Oompa Loompas. I don't need this story, is what I'm saying.
Or
I know where
he finds, a cocoa bean. What can I do with this? Powder?
This is the most delicious chocolate I've ever tasted. and then the natives are chasing him around.
Oh
Like,
my God.
I don't need it. Like the Adventures of Willy Wonka. Like, no, I didn't need the remake with Johnny Depp. I didn't even see it. I don't need this.
So funny.
I like Gobstoppers.
Gobstoppers are great.
I didn't know they even still made them. And the thing is, they're in all the supermarkets. You go to the candy aisle.
I have never had a Jawbreaker that is so sweet at the end. You know, like how like most
sweet.
like Jawbreakers, like it kind of just turns into like this like.
Are we talking about Gobstoppers or Jawbreakers?
Well, Gobstoppers are like an attempt at like a Jawbreaker, but like they're not supposed to be like a super Jawbreaker.
For me, it's just like instead of a Jawbreaker, I'd rather just Gobstoppers.
Oh, Gobstoppers are way better. Because
my thing is like you pay $1, you have candy for all afternoon.
Oh yeah. Well, because like a normal Jawbreaker though, like they kind of gets weaker on the flavor as you go through. The Gobstoppers get sweeter and sweeter as you get through. It's just like the sugar concentration is like down here, and it's just like. But Gobstoppers are great. I remember I used to always get them when I went to the movie theater.
It's a solid candy choice.
Oh, it's great.
But again, I don't need this franchise. It's a TV series, is what you said?
Oh, I thought it was. I don't know. I closed it out already.
But at one point they're just going to be like.
It just said origin story.
What are you laughing at?
I think.
Why are you laughing at my taffy? Laffy Taffy?
It's so funny.
Or he's going to be running through the jungle, and mark my words, he's just going to be like, you got to get out of there. You're in a pile of schnozberries.
Do you think he, like, finds, like, this, like, really, like, rare cocoa bean, and he goes, it belongs in a chocolate factory?
I like it. It's just, all of it's just bad.
Oh, man.
It's just like... It's a fizzy lifting drink. We'll use it to escape the capital.
It's so crazy to me. I know I won't probably be watching it.
I won't watch it. But it's just like, there's people out there